You are listening to 5 Star Wrestling Podcast. Welcome, everybody, to the Ocho. No, not ESPN. This is the 8th episode of 5 Star Wrestling Podcast, and I am one of your hosts, Eddie, and with me, as always,
Juicy J.
Gross.
No, he's a rapper. It's Juicy Josh.
Devin.
All right, and we've
just
got
Devin.
I know you got to like Devin the Afterman.
Or Devin, I'm gay.
That's it. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No,
We'll
not
go
at
with-
all. But Devin is gay.
We'll go with that one.
Okay. All right,
Gay,
so
gay in the way that he doesn't like men, but just gay.
just gay in general.
Just gay.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right.
Off to a good start.
Already on the Ocho. All right, so
ESPN.
before we get into Juicy Josh's 5-star moments of Raw and SmackDown, we've
That was
got a
a
few
woman.
announcements to make.
We, as in just you.
Yeah, as in just
All right,
me.
because we haven't heard these yet.
All right, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
I wanted to congratulate Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, who are currently on their honeymoon, which is the reason why Black was absent from Monday Night Raw.
Well, you can congratulate him now. They got married like months ago.
Well, I mean, they're on their honeymoon. I didn't
I
know.
I'm-
Unlike Brie Bella, I want to take the time to congratulate Raymond John Lepin, a.k.a. Adam Rose, on his recent news that he plans to retire, and he says, I will fulfill all my dates, but after that, I'm not taking anything else.
Does he have a lot of dates left?
That's how you go out on top
I guess.
of an anthill.
You can bring the Rosebuds with him.
Right?
The Rosebuds are more successful than Adam Rose.
Yeah,
Braun
no
Strowman needs to
kidding.
come back.
Elias.
Braun, Blue Pants.
Elias was part of the Rosebuds?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yep.
Did not know that.
There was one more guy that was. I can't think of. It doesn't matter now because now I'm just making a fool of myself and just keep talking until Eddie interrupts me.
All right, Ed, go, please.
All right, cool. So I wanted to congratulate AJ Styles on the recent news that the former WWE champion has re-signed
new
with the
puppy?
company and his new
Oh,
puppy.
I thought that was the puppy
well,
was more
the
important.
puppy's cuter,
Correct.
of
He
course.
doesn't like dogs.
For all you dopes, yes I do, I just prefer cats. All you dopes that thought
all
he
you
was going to
do.
sign with AEW, just,
You were proven wrong.
Jesus Christ.
What were you thinking?
Just the fact that
I
you
know, no kidding.
no, you can't think that. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've
When we
ever
go to
heard.
when we be in WWE, the biggest company in the world, and then go to a startup.
And
That seems like a logical
it's not only that,
idea.
but like they love him. They are going to take care of him, like I've been saying. And guess what?
No,
They
no.
did. I guarantee you, this contract is not nearly as.
And I'm not saying there's anything bad with
I think it's pretty
AEW.
lucrative.
Yeah.
I think it's
It's gotta
definitely
be part-time and good money.
maybe between part and full time. I don't think it's gonna be as like exhausting as it has
No.
been. They're gonna take care of him. He did so much for them in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I want to also congratulate former Impact wrestler Samuel Shaw on making his NXT debut, even though it was a loss to Fabian Eichner. Still, he's now part of the company.
I've always
ACH
liked
too.
him.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
ACH.
I've always liked Sam Shaw. I liked his look and
I
everything.
like this creepy character.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
liked
that was good.
I liked him.
His
He's-
new gear on NXT kind of reminds me of Heidenreich, if you guys remember him.
Of course,
a little
he
bit, yeah.
he took Michael Cole into the back room and
Did unthinkable things.
read poetry to him.
Lastly, I wanted to congratulate former Impact Wrestling star Allie on being the latest to sign with AEW.
Cherry bomb.
That's who Cherry Bomb is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Grow up, Josh.
All
Oh,
right.
well, there's one more congratulations announcement
What's that? Oh, yeah.
for Eddie Valiant.
Oh, new car.
Bought a new car.
Does it have
That's it.
does it have a new car smell?
No, I gotta get the inside shampooed. But anyways, that's a story for another day.
Was there a murder?
No, I don't know. It just looks like the car belonged to a former smoker. So
Oh God.
yeah, so it's not fun.
My name's Betty, and I own a car.
Buy this car.
Right. Now we got some birthdays to announce. Happy birthday to Killer Kelly, Jack Swagger, The Undertaker, Christopher Daniels, and Lacey Evans, who almost made it to the ring this week, guys. Almost.
You wouldn't know it, but Christopher Daniels is turning 74, I think.
In wrestling years, it's got.
He has looked the same. Like he does not age.
The only thing
No, he
that
doesn't.
he's lost is his hair. That's it.
He does not age at all.
And he's still incredible in the ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. He's like it's similar to like a Jericho but
Jerry
I
Lynn.
think he looks
Yeah.
better than People give Jericho credit for his age and everything, but
I think Jericho's getting fatter.
Daniels is
Yeah, a
like
little bit.
lean.
Yeah,
lean.
he looks
Like
he's
Jerry-
in wrestling
Jerry Lynn.
shape.
Yeah, I
Not
think.
Yeah,
Jerry
Jerry-
Lynn, the wrestler, not the one from fucking Fighting with Your Family.
Who was that in Fighting with My Family?
The girl, the model.
Oh yeah, they kept saying Jerry Lynn, and I was always like, what?
Yeah, that threw
Yeah.
me off too when I was watching the movie. I'm
the
like, Jerry
fake,
Lynn.
the fake people that they made.
By the
up.
way, I did
Yeah.
not like that movie.
No, let's talk about that real quick.
Too many inconsistencies.
What's your five-star rating for Fighting with My Family?
2 stars.
I give it 3.
I'll meet you guys in the middle, 2.5. It really bugs me how the woman whose movie it's about and whose life it's about created false things. Like, we're not dumb. We know these NXT people did not exist.
How are you gonna make a movie about an NXT rising star and not mention NXT once and just talk about the performance?
Or that she got the title.
Well, and how about
or-
this? But how about this? How about that she actually signed with FCW?
It was
before it
just-
became
yeah,
NXT.
I
That was
I
weird.
don't like it.
And then the fact
Who
that
was Vince Vaughn?
he was Hugh Morris.
He was a made-up character.
Well,
correct?
he was a combination of Hugh Morris, whatever his real name
Did
is.
Hugh Morris jump off a cage onto the Rock?
No, so he
Who
was
did
so Vince Vaughn apparently was a combination of Hugh Morris, Mankind, and somebody else.
It's so
but
dumb.
I don't get
it.
it.
Was like Mark Wahlberg in Patriots
and Dusty
Day.
Rhodes. I think he was another.
It was
Weird.
it was like Mark Wahlberg in Patriots Day. He was like 5 different characters that all saved the day, all
But not
wrapped
just
into
that.
one.
But part of my problem is just some of the things like. You realize the match with AJ Lee was only 120 seconds. There's no Rocky moment, there.
No, it was very
and she
quick.
and she botched the move.
Oh, my worst thing
She
about that
did.
fucking part is when she came out, there was literally no reaction. But if you watch, go
She
to
got
YouTube,
a huge pop.
yeah, you go on YouTube,
Yeah.
you're gonna see that she got a gigantic pop. Everybody knew
Which-
who she
Did
was.
you
Yeah.
see? I'm almost positive Selena Vega was lip saying
I don't
the
know if she was
promo,
lip-syncing
and they were
or not.
using AJ Lee's.
Yeah,
Voice.
it almost seemed like that.
I'm pretty
and
sure
she
that's
was
what
a
they did.
horrible AJ Lee. I'm sorry.
Why
Like,
did she dress the way she did? Why
Yeah.
didn't she? It was
It
so.
just seemed like she was in her wrestling gear already, so they're like, all right, we're gonna pick one person to go outside and onto the ring. All right, Selena, you're going. All
It
right,
was
you're in
just-
your wrestling gear. Oh, who cares?
It wasn't good, and it sucks because we don't often get movies like this as wrestling fans, and
That's
it was
what I
just
mean,
so
yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah, the wrestler was a way
The
better
Wrestler's
movie.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies of all
The
time.
Wrestler's one of those movies where I
You
think
don't
so
need to
many
like
guys, yeah,
wrestling.
but so many guys could look at it like even in the business and they were like, oh, that was me,
Yeah.
or this part was me.
See, yeah, it's relatable for wrestling fans and for wrestlers, and for
Yeah.
non-wrestling fans who have never seen the product.
It's a
in
good
any way,
introduction.
It's still a great movie.
I think it's great that they made a movie about Paige, but I think they should have done a way better job than they did. I think they could have been more accurate and
I just
not made it more Hollywood.
yeah, I think Stephen Merchant took way too many liberties with the movie.
It just seemed like it was unrealistic.
Yeah.
And you can't, how do you make wrestling more unrealistic than it is?
I mean, that's pretty simple, but
Yeah, I know, but still.
it was disappointing nonetheless. But whatever.
That's the best word to describe it. Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. All right. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/5-star wrestling podcast, Josh.
Is that the number 5, or do you spell out 5?
You spell out 5. And then you can follow us on Twitter at the number 5_star podcast.
Number 5?
Number 5.
Okay.
All right. Everybody, it is time for Juicy Josh's 5-star moments of Raw and SmackDown.
Juicy Josh's top 5. Oh! All right. So, for this week on Raw, my number 5 moment, I got No Way Jose versus Elias. It was, yeah, you guys are going to hate me for that.
Well,
I thought it was a good match.
There weren't
and
a lot of good moments. So.
Yeah, that's true. But I thought, I like that No Way changed his look. He looks better
sucks.
than he did.
He sucks.
He does not.
He does suck. I'm
The
sorry.
best thing about that whole thing was the mask that he was wearing before
Pentagon?
he. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the coolest thing about that entire thing.
Yeah, Pentagon's coming to
Why
WWE, everybody.
is Elias fighting people like No Way Jose?
Yeah,
I
and
don't
almost losing.
understand. I don't understand.
He should at least be challenging for Intercontinental.
That's exactly what I was going
I'm
to say.
thinking maybe with his performance at WrestleMania, like maybe he'll get interrupted by a legend, maybe The Rock.
Honky Tonk Man, 100%.
No, that's true. Yeah,
that's
fuck. Jeff Jarrett too. Maybe.
Yeah, but come on, like really, like is that really what we want to see?
No.
Do we really want to see the
No, I
Honky
want-
Tonk Man Never mind.
It would be cool. Elias deserves way better, and
he's a top tier talent. Like, I don't understand
Well,
why you're shoving jobbers
I
his
hope
way.
Mania is the huge just turning point for him, and then we finally get a pushed Elias, like at least a mid-card title match, or
At least let him prove himself as an IC champ
Well,
or US champ, whatever the hell. Like,
the only reason this is a top 5 moment for me is because No Way Jose actually got some offense in. He didn't get completely squashed. So
no. Yeah, I mean, I'm not arguing with
Yeah.
your choice, but I'm just it's the fact
Yeah,
that
definitely
man, really, like, I don't want to see No Way Jose,
is. No.
and not in his
I don't want to see
neon,
him on TV at all.
Speaking of Adam
Naomi green hair.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see him on TV. It's no interest to me.
No interest to me either.
It's just all right.
Change the channel.
Moving forward. Number 4 moment is once again Braun Strowman killing Leo Rush. Bobby Lashley just keeps walking away from him. Eventually, Leo's gonna have to learn to just be on his own and not be a punching bag. Maybe Stokely Hathaway will be Bobby Lashley's new manager after Leo
See,
dies.
I would like to see that.
That'll be. Whoa,
is
Jesus!
that, Devin?
Wow,
Jesus.
Devin.
Drank a lot of Coke.
What an antacids in that.
Indigestion. Yeah,
Septic diarrhea.
that would be cool. Did Strowman announce himself for the Andre the Giant?
I think they
Memorial
just-
No, I
Battle
think
Royal?
they announced him.
Yeah, on Twitter.
What a fall from grace, huh?
The
As-
only
as
way
soon
I'll
as he
be okay
failed-
with that, is if he ends up eliminating every single person in that battle royal, and then goes forward up to face Lashley for the INC title, and wins that
Mania.
Mania. Do both.
He's not gonna do double duty.
Yeah, you never
He
know.
shouldn't have a mid card title either. He is. Look at him.
I know he shouldn't have a mid card title, but there's too much stuff going on.
Soon as he
Yeah, but with
fails,
all the matches, why does Bobby Lashley not have a match? I mean,
we'll get it. I would
There's-
hope so. I hope they don't throw him in the battle royal.
There's supposedly supposed to be 17 matches on this card. They
Yeah,
gotta figure out
awesome,
something for him. Yeah.
bruh. 17 matches. Why are people complaining? It's wrestling. If you're not a wrestling fan,
Don't watch.
I don't understand. It's the biggest night of the year. It's a whole
but it's what
day
is it?
event.
It starts at 5.
Maybe 4.
Maybe
Four.
four.
Yeah.
It's a
Maybe
day
4.
event, bro. We got a mac and cheese bar ready. We got buffalo chicken dip. We
That's how
are.
5-star
Yeah,
does
well, the one bad thing is we have Becca.
it.
She doesn't listen, so I can agree with you.
Oh shit!
Wow. Pipe bomb.
But bro, we are stacked.
Is
We
this a
are
shoot or work?
we are ready to eat. We are ready to watch
It's a
wrestling.
kafabi.
I think you just worked yourself into a shoot, man.
I might sleep here,
Shit.
but it's 17
Sleep
matches
in the
is fantastic, and I hope one of them is an IC title match. And Braun Strowman in the Battle Royal.
it
As soon
doesn't
as
make
he
sense.
as soon as he
Okay.
failed his cash in,
The only thing
Downhill from there.
I'll say is it's allowable because it's WrestleMania. 17 matches, all right, why not? It's once a year. It's the Super Bowl of the WWE. Let's do it.
Yeah, true.
yes, we don't do it very often. But I did see people complaining about it. It's like grow up.
People are
grow up.
always going to complain.
Yeah.
So dumb. What did you want? 4 matches?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
What do you want? An
TakeOver.
NXT? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be NXT Takeover is gonna be great too.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Yeah,
Make sure you watch about 17 hours of wrestling on WrestleMania weekend.
Oh my
That's
God.
all it's gonna
Becca's
be.
gonna be
about.
so
And
mad.
Dude, and not just that. Do you know all the independent wrestling shows that are going to
Yeah,
be showing
right.
on Fight the app?
Yeah, they got that
They
$100
Beyond
package.
Evolve.
Oh man, it's Joey
Thing
Janela's
is,
Spring
yeah.
Break 3, I
the
believe.
New Japan thing.
Yeah, the G1 Supercard.
Yeah, sure.
I
So
mean,
much.
it's going to be an insane weekend. Watch.
Yeah, definitely. My number 3 moment is Chad Gable versus Kurt Angle. Another
Great.
good send-off match. Ed's about to say something.
The match wasn't amazing.
I was going to say there was a couple of awkward moments.
I mean,
I just feel like Chad Gable was too good.
yeah, Kurt can't keep up with him.
That's
one
my
of,
only
It's
thing.
one of those things. I don't think Gable's used to having to slow it down a bit.
Yeah.
You know, someone like Shelton Benjamin, I know that they would put on an absolute classic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
without
that's
a doubt.
true,
The
yeah.
match was still good. It was cool. They had 2 former Olympians. It looked like, Angle picked his opponent. I
And the
mean,
story
when
was-
did we ever think we would have that match?
I think the story was Gable met him when he was younger, when Gable was first started off in the Olympics, and then he got Angle's autograph. So that's pretty cool to start off from there and then go on to one of his final matches.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was a great moment. Moments are, in my opinion, moments are bigger than matches. The match didn't have to be phenomenal.
I really liked the beginning when he was just kind of like, hey, you're my hero. This is an honor just to wrestle you. I liked it.
It was a genuine, great segment.
And I love that he came out in his old trunks.
I can't wait.
Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought that was awesome.
I can't wait till next week in Boston, Monday Night Raw, when I will be there to see who Angle's
and Bodie
and the Boti
and see Angle's final opponent in Boston. Maybe John Cena.
They got to get rid of Corbin, dude.
We will discuss this later. I've got a question.
Okay,
no, it's not gonna be John Cena. But going back to number 2.
It could be. It's Boston.
Yeah, that's a Mania match. All right, number 2. We got Travis Brown knocking out a security guard and Ronda Rousey completely destroying Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke talked so much shit for a week. That was so pointless.
Did you see the Instagram poll?
Yeah, like,
it was
what the
50-50.
Yeah,
Dana
51-49 Dana.
Dana went ahead?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Who was voting on? Was it just Dana and her friends?
Yeah, probably.
Basically.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know.
Who in the hell in their right mind thought that Dana Brooke was going to beat Ronda Rousey?
I don't know, but...
I don't know. My dumbass thought Ruby Riott was going to beat her at Fastlane. So.
Yeah, well,
Elimination Chamber? No.
Yeah, Chamber.
Was it? Yeah, it was Chamber, yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Rousey's old like UFC fights where she'd come into the ring and just completely destroy somebody.
See, but this is the version of her I like.
Yeah, she's a great heel.
Yeah, I like
she
is a
destroy
great heel.
people.
Yeah.
It took us this long to get it out of her.
Be the Brock Lesnar.
Now she's leaving.
Yeah, she's literally just female Lesnar,
yeah,
and she's fantastic.
But she's better because she can actually like use her aggression. She doesn't need like Paul Heyman or anything. She can just
she can cut.
She's got Paul Heyman backstage.
Well, she can cut a heel
better
promo.
I'm saying better now because Brock is just doing suplexes.
You know what I think? I think Conor McGregor should come to WrestleMania and be in Becky Lynch's corner, and Ric Flair and Charlotte Flair's corner, and Travis Brown and Ronda Rousey.
And we should get a triple threat match after.
That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Just to have them in their corner.
I don't want to take away from the women though. I feel like that,
no, that's true. That's true.
I feel like that does take away.
Especially if it's gonna be the main event.
If it's the main event, especially I just want the 3 women. It is a cool idea for like the future, but the first.
I actually can't take credit for that. I stole that from somebody on the internet.
Oh my god!
Such a piece of shit.
But I thought it was a cool idea.
What is the
I saw that too. The post was from like JJ 5-star.
I think
_, something.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I heard he's a Nazi.
A Jewish Nazi.
It's the irony.
Constant battle with them.
Gain their trust and then kill them.
Yeah, right.
Anyways.
Shit. All right. No, I'm not a Nazi. All right, moving forward. Number 1, Seth Rollins hitting McIntyre with a steel chair, and then later in the night, McIntyre getting his revenge and beating Seth Rollins because of Brock Lesnar.
I was gonna say thanks to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's good. McIntyre's on a roll.
McIntyre needs to beat Roman Reigns at Mania, and then
100%.
And then he needs to face Rollins at the next pay-per-view.
100%.
Extreme Rules, yeah, I agree.
What a way they turns it around too. I don't think we had faith in them after Fastlane. They were throwing those heels together for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, but now it's kind of.
What I'm saying is we were kind of like, oh, what are they gonna do with them for Mania? Then boom, McIntyre comes out.
Yeah.
Ambrose down, Rollins down.
So
let's get the third member of the Shield out.
I think
Ambrose out for Mania. Is he not having a match?
I don't know.
Andre the Giant battle.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe interfere with Reigns and then turn on him.
I don't know. You never know.
I don't want.
I don't see Reigns.
I don't see them giving him a big moment or.
I don't either.
Especially because he's leaving.
I think it's a see you later.
Yeah. Get the fuck
Dean
out.
Ambrose versus Nia Jax. Bodie referee.
Book it.
That's not.
I think Bodie versus Nia, Tamina, and Shayna Baszler.
No, that's
Braun panties match.
Yeah.
Just Bodie and Braun panties.
Yes.
The rest are just.
He would get annihilated.
I think he'd enjoy it too much.
Oh god.
Yikes.
Moving on. We got my SmackDown Live. I want to mention my honorable mention before I go into my Kofi top 5.
It really is. I'm looking at
This is
the
all, this
page.
is all Kofi top
I
5.
only see the name Kofi.
It's the only thing that was really worth it.
Yeah.
What was your honorable mention? Number 6.
The Kevin Owens show.
Oh, that was Kevin
That was
Owens
good.
is just awesome.
I thought it was funny. I liked his Mick Foley dress up.
Yeah, he's always good. He's no matter what he does, he's gold.
Yeah, he was
It's
awesome.
one of the few. I see him as like a modern day Chris Jericho, and I know it's
Yeah.
like
And I love the little wink mention of Chris Jericho. Yeah, I know what it's like to lose a best friend. Like,
I know like they're very comparable, but I definitely see him as phenomenal as a heel, phenomenal as a face, mouthpiece, wrestler, everything.
just do whatever you want, Kevin
total
Owens.
package.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so moving forward to my Kofi top 5, baby. All right, so
You need some pancakes?
I do put them down my pants and give it to you guys.
Just leave them in there. I'll eat them.
All right, so number 5 is Kofi versus Samoa Joe. It was decent. I mean, I hate that Joe keeps on losing by roll-ups, so it doesn't really.
What did I say last week? WWE listened. I said I don't like when Joe loses to small guys with roll-ups. So what happened this week? Kofi beat him with a roll-up. Kofi is a third of the weight of Joe. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I think that's his kryptonite.
Well,
getting rolled
especially
up.
after like what? That was Kofi's 4th match, right? Was Joe his 4th opponent?
Yeah,
before
Joe was
Roy?
number 4.
3 people before that, and you still beat a 300-pound machine with a roll-up.
with no interference at all.
Was the New Day banned?
Yes.
Yes, from ringside.
In the beginning.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
dumb.
was.
Um,
I don't.
This is
Oh, no,
racist.
I'll let you keep going.
that's what Big E says. And
This is
Xavier
ignorant.
Woods might leave now.
They're not really.
Kafabe.
Yeah.
Kababe.
Number 4, you got Kofi versus Sheamus. Kofi won with the Trouble in Paradise in that one. It was a good back and forth match. Sheamus didn't
Kofi always
concuss him,
delivers.
so that was good.
Oh yeah.
Always worried about Sheamus being in the ring with somebody.
Oh my god!
Roughhousing.
Hopefully he doesn't kill somebody.
Well, if he does, let's hope it's Titus O'Neil or
Why?
Some
because he's
other
terrible.
Devin, why?
Oh my god, yeah, because he's black. You fucking idiot. All right,
That's racist. I didn't say that. You just brought
that's
that
what
up.
you meant. All right, who else should he beat?
Sin Cara.
Why? Because he's Mexican.
Yeah, he's Mexican. John Cena because he's white. All right, moving forward.
Good.
All right, number 3.
John Cena's immortal. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, he is.
And
He's
you
gonna
can't
be,
see
He should
him.
be He-Man. I heard that on Dave and Chuck.
Oh, I almost got to that part of the segment, then I got home.
Yeah.
Thanks for the spoiler. I was gonna listen to it on the way home.
Good. Now you don't have to listen to it. Now you can listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be up on my drive home.
Well, maybe Eddie will get it for us.
Okay.
Eddie.
I'll try my best.
Yeah, right.
All
I
right,
don't expect that.
oh, they mentioned Dolph Ziggler in that today too. Moving to number 3, we got Kofi versus Cesaro. Oh wait, did you not get to that part either? The
The
Dolph Ziggler
podcast.
part? Yeah.
I heard they played the soundbite of Jey Uso getting arrested and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. All right,
Oh,
so
someone didn't really listen.
no, I didn't. I kept on having to get out of my fucking car because I work. So it was
Mm.
Kofi versus Cesaro. Kofi won with
Kind
the
of.
SOS. What was that?
Kofi won with the SOS
Yeah, what did you
against
say?
who?
No,
Cesaro.
I hope you listened to that.
Cesaro, number
Yeah.
3.
Number 3, it was a good match.
Cesaro's so good.
Cesaro's amazing.
Him and Sheamus need to break up.
Yeah, Cesaro needs to be with Cassius.
I wish Cesaro kept the Paul
Cesaro with
Heyman.
Cassius?
No,
Oh, I was gonna be like, what?
The world, yeah, the kings of wrestling.
but I don't.
Chris
I
Hero
don't-
and Claudio Castagnoli.
I don't
They were the
wanna see
kings
that.
of
Oh,
wrestling.
yeah.
I don't want to see that anymore. I want to see Cesaro by himself.
I want him as a Paul Heyman guy. We got it for a week.
Yeah,
Couple
but he
weeks.
wasn't.
Yeah, still not.
Heyman wasn't even like invested in him really. He was just keeping
No,
focused
and
on
I think he
Brock.
was the only person he ever managed who didn't win a title.
Yeah.
Because he managed Curtis Axel and he won the IC title.
Jesus.
That's true.
I think he's the only one to not be like a huge success story, which he fucking should have been. He's so
True,
good.
Yeah.
So
He
good.
needs a world title. He needs
He
to win
does
the
need a
back,
world
right?
championship title. Come
How
on.
long has he been in WWE?
About
Long
5
time.
years now,
Since he
right?
was speaking 6 languages?
Yeah.
I think longer than that.
No, since he was a rugby player. He came in as a rugby player.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's right. Who could speak 6 languages?
Yeah.
With who was it?
Oksana?
Oksana, yeah.
Those are the days.
Jesus.
Yeah, it
She
was.
was terrible too.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, straight up diva.
Yeah. My number 2 moment is Kofi versus Daniel Bryan because it pissed me off that Daniel Bryan beat Kofi and ruined Kofi Mania.
I was genuinely mad. That was good.
I
Daniel
was
Bryan's
disappointed
Bryan's
too.
the best heel in the game right now.
I really
Bar
hope
none.
they don't
I hate
let
that
Kofi
troll.
Mania happen.
Of course they are, but it's pissing us off.
Yeah, they need to, like, Vince McMahon needs to stop.
Oh.
He's going to give everybody fucking...
Vince and Bryan are just the greatest heels right now. Oh my god.
They're a good combination.
Yeah, they are.
And then we got Shane as a bad guy, too, now, so... No good guys on SmackDown to help poor Kofi.
Well, this is The Miz.
What the fuck? The Miz isn't a McMahon. What the hell is he?
No,
gonna
but
do?
I'm saying he's a good guy.
I know. I'm saying like as like the corporate.
Oh, yeah, but I like this, though.
Even Triple H.
Give
is
me
bad.
the corporation.
Yeah, and I'm not
They
against it. but-
rinse and repeat, and they do this all the time, but it always works.
Yeah,
That's what
true.
I'm saying.
It brings back the
And
good
Becky
old
Lynch
days.
is doing the same thing, just on a different night.
Just remember, what's old is always new again.
True, because we have such short-term memories as wrestling fans.
And
Exactly.
Ed is old.
Yeah. Oh shit, that is old. Yeah, how,
Screw the both of you.
is it your 60th birthday yet?
Yeah, it happened the other day.
Oh shit, happy birthday.
Thanks, man.
Did we mention that during the first part?
No.
Oh god.
Yeah, you guys forgot to
What?
mention
You
happy
didn't-
birthday to me.
You didn't. It wasn't your birthday.
What about Devin's birthday? Did we mention that yet?
No,
No,
it's
not
in
yet.
November again.
Okay. My number one moment is Kofi beating Randy Orton with a fucking roll up and acting like he actually was going to go to WrestleMania. He didn't get the biggest crowd reaction though. Like I thought the crowd could have reacted better.
I just felt like they knew something was
Yeah,
up. They're like
that's-
looking at the clock.
They
like,
knew it was
there's
too
still
good to be
7
true.
minutes
Looking
left
at
to
your
like.
watch.
Yeah.
You know it's too good to be true.
They should have waited until like 9:58 and been like, "Oh, fuck you." Not getting it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, it was good. It was well done. The whole night was the gauntlet was very well done.
They should have done it in a way that like at 9:58 Vince came out and then he's talking to Kofi and Daniel Bryan came behind Kofi and like kneed him in the back of the head and then pinned him. And Vince came out and was a ref and did the pin.
That'd be crazy.
That would have worked too.
That would have been cool.
So how's Kofi gonna get to Mania?
Hijack
We're gonna-
SmackDown.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
We're gonna get another one. B+ player.
Yeah,
Hijack
why not?
SmackDown.
That's
What's
fine.
old is new again.
It's writing itself. It's 5 years in the making. Brian was in the same position, and now he's not empathizing. He's such a good heel. Rowan's the perfect.
Speaking of Bryan,
mouthpiece.
it's only been 1 year since he's come back
Yeah.
from his retirement.
It was like
That's
1 year
amazing.
yesterday, right?
Yeah, that's incredible.
That is true.
One
That is pretty
year.
incredible.
How
Best
can
heel
you
in the
go
game.
from the best face, like
To
the
the
ultimate
best heel.
comeback story, to the best heel in WWE right now?
Yeah.
That is great
If
wrestling.
you don't
right
think
there.
he's the best heel, then
He's the best in the world.
Yeah, it could be. Could
Sorry,
be.
AJ.
Sorry, CM Punk.
wow,
Sorry, Shane.
wow.
Yep. All right, so speaking of them, let's get into our questions. Despite Big E and Xavier trying to convince Kofi to quit alongside them,
Damn, don't blow me kisses.
what are the
I'll see your
chances of Kofi still being placed in a match against Daniel Bryan at Mania?
100%.
99.9.
So you think it'll be the whole Kofi takes over Raw? I mean SmackDown. Yeah.
It's got to be. Who else is in line to face Bryan? Owen just got his chance. Who's the other top face that doesn't have a Mania match?
No one. Well, you
Yeah,
can't even have a
nobody.
top face anymore. Like anybody who faces Bryan at Mania is going to be a heel, because everybody's going to be chanting Kofi. There's no
That's
way you
true.
can
Oh,
get
you're
around
saying
it.
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
No, you're
That's
correct.
true.
They need Kofi. Like they're going to hijack WrestleMania if you don't put Kofi in that match.
No, I think he will.
Yeah.
I think he'll eventually be in it somehow.
It needs to be like the week before just to piss everybody off. But don't overplay it and don't get us tired of it, but do it right, please.
They will. They don't typically fall through with stuff around Mania time.
Put
They
this
really
all-
use their brain power here, and then in the 6 months from now they'll have monkeys write the script.
I'm going to do a cheap plug and say I'm eating Buffalo Wild Wings right now.
And it's amazing. Garlic Parmesan.
Try it.
Sponsored.
Right?
No sponsor.
All right. John Cena has been taking shots at Baron Corbin on Instagram. We know that Rey Mysterio is facing Samoa Joe at Mania.
Those are great. His Instagram's great.
Right? Is it possible Cena could be replacing Corbin at Mania after it's been reported today that the WWE has reconsidered their decision?
Yes.
Yeah, Corbin does not deserve that match. I'm sorry. We've had it, haven't we? We've seen that before, at least in tag team variations.
Yeah, when Kurt Angle was a
Yeah,
DM.
but didn't
I don't want that. Baron Corbin, unfortunately, his time is not right now.
Mm-mm.
He had his time. He blew it. It's time to move on. There's too many good guys. There's too many top talents. This is WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying.
This is
This
not-
is Kurt Angle's final match.
This is Kurt Angle's final match at WrestleMania. You give him fucking John Cena or Shelton Benjamin or the place. Everyone's gonna be furious.
Charlie Haas is even better than fucking Baron Corbin.
I would
I
take
agree.
probably 99% of people over Baron Corbin. I don't even care.
It just has no like storyline effect to me. Like
Well,
it's
it's
only been.
Well,
I
I
know
mean,
it's,
the
is a
storyline is
storyline.
kind of there.
it doesn't really write itself because no one really cared when fucking Baron Corbin or Kurt Angle were GM.
if Corbin was like a true heel, he'd be like, you know what? I don't want to fight Angle.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it
kinda
be
back
assigned to them that Baron Corbin, when he is GM, they had the worst ratings, like out of.
I think.
I think in
since
history.
since the Attitude Era,
I don't think I don't want to see him. I'm sorry. I think he should have like a stable or something, or
He has a stable. It's the Fake Shield with Bobby
Oh,
Lashley and
not.
Elias
You know what I
and
mean? Like a
McIntyre, but they don't even mention it.
Also, he needs a gimmick change. He needs a wardrobe change.
Yeah, he needs to stop wearing the fucking.
It's so
Dress
bad.
pants.
but he can't really. I mean, he could go back to his old look, but he doesn't have that awful haircut.
I don't care. Best Corbin was when his music hit. The
NXT.
Titatron was the like
The three moons, right?
It was like the buildings, and they would crumble into like
Yeah,
fire, and then he
yeah.
came out and walked on a red
Yeah, the three red
spotlights.
moons.
Yeah, that was best Corbin.
I agree.
I don't like this, and even then I wouldn't want him against Angle
No.
at Mania
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
at his best. So now he's at his worst. Do you think I fucking want it still?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You chew any louder?
Yes.
All right.
Sorry.
So Bray Wyatt teased on his Instagram account that revenge can be coming soon in the Battle of New York.
Who took him out? Did anybody take out Bray Wyatt? Did he get injured by anybody, or did he just leave?
What was his last
I
televised
don't
match?
remember. We'll have to look it up while we do this. But the question is, if Bray Wyatt is indeed coming back, do you want to see it happen at the Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
No.
Or, listen to the question,
No.
or would you hold off on him returning until the night after Mania?
Why are those the only two options for you? Why can't he have a match?
Because who is he going to have a match with?
Oh, so this could work.
Who's his final match?
His last match, from what I'm seeing here, was
Baron
at
Corbin.
Starrcade, November of 2018 against Baron Corbin.
Ooh,
Take out Corbin and then fight Angle.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
that would be cool.
That's the last. I mean, that was taped.
Or
obviously, but-
maybe this is what
That was
happens.
still on WWE Network.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about this? What if Baron Corbin comes out thinking he's going to fight Kurt Angle, then all of a sudden the lights go out and the fire flies,
That'd be cool.
right? And then the WWE or whoever or Bray comes out and says, "Sorry, man, but you're not getting Kurt Angle. You've got me."
I don't think Bray would say I'm sorry.
So Starrcade was the last televised one. He did.
Well, no, you wouldn't say sorry.
He did 2 house shows after that against Corbin as well. So his last
So that could happen.
like 5 matches and segments were with Corbin. It looks like so.
Book it, WWE. Book it.
JJ made a moment.
There you go.
I kept it juicy.
Shut up.
All right. If the WWE went with their original plans for Rey Mysterio, which Brian, get it right and read the whole damn article next time.
Yeah, I know.
Nice call.
You jabroni. If the WWE went with their original plans, which was to have him versus Andrade in a hair versus mask match, right? Who do you think would have won that match and why?
I don't see Ray losing his mask.
See, I would
This
think
close to his retirement.
I would give it to Andrade.
Really?
Yeah,
It would be a great thing for him.
that's
I
a
think you
great
put over
moment.
the younger
The
talent.
hair thing is so dumb. I'm sorry.
Well, his hair is his big thing.
I know, but you kind of ruin him afterwards.
True. Yeah, you
That's what I'm
guys.
saying.
I think Andrade would win, honestly, 100%.
Yeah, but then when you have a bald Ray,
No, he takes his mask off, you dope.
he's
son.
bald.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to show his face, but like they'll unmask him, they'll like run to the back or something. I mean, we've
What's
all
the point
seen
of a face his mask.
we've all seen his face.
True.
That's true, because I don't remember. I think it was...
In WCW, he wrestled
Yeah, he
without
got
a mask
ripped
on.
off.
No,
You
he
know-
wrestles without a mask
No, he
on.
lost.
No, he lost
to
his
Kevin
mask,
Nash.
yeah.
Kevin Nash took it off him.
But then he wrestled without
Yeah.
it.
Well, because he
So-
had to, because
Until
that's the rule of,
Yeah,
of the
luchador.
luchadors.
Yeah.
And then
So-
in 2001, once WCW closed, it got redacted because he he could wear his mask again since WCW didn't exist.
Yeah.
But still, to have wrestled without the mask for so long, I still wouldn't have allowed him. But whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
True. All right, the Good Brothers.
Wait, do we even mention whether we want that match or not? Or
Well, do you want? I mean, I don't know.
Joe versus Ray would be really, really good. I would rather
see Joe taking out Dominic at some point, or Dominic interfering in the match and maybe costing Ray or something.
That's a cool. It's not a bad storyline.
He's Eddie's son.
No, he's not, Josh.
Kafabe.
Ray won the ladder match fair and square. Because that's what we do now. We don't go to Jerry Springer. We have ladder matches.
True.
Exactly.
That's the best way to solve problems, though.
I would
I
love
agree.
if all the trash that went on Jerry Springer instead had ladder matches, and
That'd
then
be awesome.
they,
That would be
they
awesome.
all died somehow.
Can we just make a show now? Call it White Trash Ladder Match?
Yeah, we
White
could.
trash ladder match. I love it.
Get them to sign a waiver saying like we're not held
Oh
responsible.
no! And then when they both fall and break their necks, we all win.
We just
Yeah,
make-
exactly.
The kid ends up better off.
Natural
right.
selection wins.
That's
There you
fine.
go. There you
Everybody loses except for the natural selection.
This week on White Trash Ladder Match,
go.
Davey versus Jerry.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna kill you, Jerry.
I got you.
Are you my father or are you my brother?
I love my sister.
Go sit with your uncle, Grandpa. I got a match to win.
You're a grunkle.
Next time on White Trash Ladder Match.
I love it. That's a great way to solve all of our issues.
There we go, man.
Man, we got to come up with skits
Book
for
it.
this. Book it. All right. With the Good Brothers being pulled off of TV in most live events, in the belief of not giving them exposure on their way out. And with that being said, where do you think the Good Brothers will end up? AEW, Impact, or Japan?
Definitely not Impact.
I'd say Japan. I'd say Japan.
I'm going to say AEW. I think WWE
Wow.
is really sending them out right now because
Sucks.
They
It's
want
so dumb.
they want people to forget about them. And it's not going to happen, obviously, but when they show up in a different company, they think that the Good Brothers momentum is going to be, like, stopped.
Honestly, I do think I think people are gonna. Not people. I think WWE. Are you saying WWE fans or wrestling
yeah,
fans?
like WWE.
I think your casual WWE fans are going to forget about
They already
them.
have, unfortunately.
But when they show up in AEW or New Japan, which is less likely, I think
They were
Well, the good part
legends in
about
New Japan.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
good thing about Japan and AEW is it's going to be real wrestling fans
they'll
that are going to
remember
be
them.
watching this. So they're obviously going to remember the Good Brothers.
True.
Yeah.
But I think it sucks because you took them from being Raw Tag Team Champions to literally them being absolutely nothing.
No, it sucks.
They argued with Shinsuke and Rusev, and they did absolutely nothing with it. Nothing.
Didn't the good? No, the Good Brothers didn't.
Did they have the match, or did that match just never happen?
Yeah, I remember talking about it.
I still remember.
Yeah, it sucks that I don't remember because Rusev.
Well, see,
and-
that's what the WWE wants.
Damn it.
They don't
Those
want
fuckers.
you to remember, and it's exactly what happened because I don't remember who won the match.
God damn it, Vincent. I just called you Vincent.
I know Vincent Kennedy McMahon,
Oh, you're that close, huh?
right? Jesus. All right. Anyways,
I miss Mr. Kennedy.
I do too.
No, I don't.
I actually do. I liked Mr. Kennedy.
I thought his entrance was annoying, to be honest.
I thought he was a good talent.
Me too.
I
Me
thought it
too.
was okay.
All right. So The Rock has to be in the news all the time, but The Rock recently named Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ric Flair, and Hulk Hogan as the three guys he considers the greatest of all time in the wrestling business. With that being said, who are your three GOATs if you had to pick them?
I disagree with Hulk Hogan.
But I'm asking who are your.
It's not the top three greatest. Like,
No, I know that.
take
but
the in-ring.
I get that. I get that his character is the best, one of the best ever. But like, I never could get into him, so I disagree with
It's
it.
a different era.
I don't care. Fuck him.
Clearly, Hogan is clearly in there.
But who are no? But right now,
All right,
like
then,
I'm
who's
just
your top?
asking, who are your
Who are,
three
like-
GOATs?
So
Like,
what was the thing that The Rock said? It was the top three.
Well, it's
most
the three
important, or-
guys he thinks are just the greatest of all time.
Oh,
Like
all
they're
right.
the three most
I'm
important.
sorry, I thought you said he was like the three most important and the three greatest are different. I feel like the three most important to wrestling.
Well,
Hogan,
I think
Hogan has to be in there.
Well, yeah, but I think he was just saying like three people he thought were the greatest.
like the most influential. I would.
No, just the greatest because he just said it. Stone Cold was an amazing talent, and that's why he considered
Yeah, I agree with
Stone
that.
Cold one of the greatest of all time.
I would agree with his 300%.
See, for me, I really feel like you can't have that conversation without having Shawn Michaels in it.
I don't like Shawn Michaels either.
Oh man, but Shawn Michaels was
God.
that business. He was he. First of all,
If we
his
have a
Iron
four-
Man match with Bret Hart is one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time.
Oh, of course. If we're
His-
talking wrestling
Listen,
ability,
listen, his match with Razor Ramon in the ladder match is one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time.
his match against Taker. No, if we're saying wrestling, Hogan's not even in the top 100.
No.
If we're talking about wrestling,
not top 1,000.
you're naming the top performer of all time.
Well, see, for me in the wrestling business, isn't that what it's all about?
right.
It's the guys that are the top performers.
I was taking Rock's 3 as like the top 3 most important people to ever be in wrestling, and if that's the case,
Okay, then yeah,
it
then I would
be
have
Hogan,
to agree. Yeah,
Flair, and
Stone Cold.
easily.
Yeah, I would agree with that too. But
that's how I
think
took
performance-wise,
performance-wise, it
I
would
think
be
it's
Shawn Michaels.
yeah, Sean is definitely one of
The
them.
Undertaker.
Undertaker and Chris Jericho.
Jericho's not a bad pick, yeah.
I would say Triple H.
Oh yeah, maybe Triple H could be in
I
there.
think he's one of the greatest heels of all time. Just because.
Would you have him on your Mount Rushmore?
See, Mount Rushmore is 4. Let's do 4.
Yeah.
All right, so I would
say
pick
Triple H.
Michaels, Stone Cold. I would pick Ric Flair, and probably Triple H.
All right,
The greatest wrestlers of all time? Because it definitely Michaels.
Oh, no. So I would take back.
Oh shit. Here we
Oh
go.
man, this is tough.
So are we saying
This is
in-ring
tough.
performers?
Well, the Undertaker would definitely be one of them.
Undertaker and Michaels.
Yeah, definitely two of
I
them.
would say Undertaker, Triple H.
I'd put maybe Sting.
Stone Cold,
Ooh, yeah.
and fuck, I need a fourth.
Because like Stone Cold is great, like his gimmick, everything is finished, but like
Oh, we're talking about
He
wrestlers
changed,
again.
but he
Oh my God.
changed an era.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like he
He was
changed.
the era. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Attitude Era.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I would-
Like,
I'll put The Rock on there.
Yeah,
The Rock himself, yeah.
I would
yeah,
agree.
yeah, I could agree with that.
I don't think The Rock wanted to put himself on.
Well, he should have because he's the highest paid Hollywood actor right now.
But I think I think as far as The Rock, I think the fact that he picked Stone Cold was kind of like,
Rivals.
yeah, it's because I think Stone Cold helped elevate him as well.
Right, they definitely helped
You know
each
what I
other.
mean?
They're one of the greatest rivalries of all
I
In
time.
think
WrestleMania history too.
I give Farouk more credit than Stone Cold for The Rock.
But I know. But I just
The Nation
think
of Domination was excellent.
true. But for me, it
Nonetheless, Rock's list was
was pretty spot
right
on.
on point. in my
Okay.
You
opinion.
know what faction I think is the greatest of all time that changed wrestling forever?
What?
Right to Censor.
3MB?
Right to Censor. RTC.
All right,
3 minute
moving on.
warning.
They turned the WWE into the PG era. It took them 10 years, but they did it.
Oh Christ!
20 years.
What do they say? It's like it's not the short game that matters. It's the, it's
It's I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I mean neither.
How old are you?
I don't know.
Can't
All
count,
right.
can't count that high.
Yeah, right. All right. So this next question goes all the way to David Starr because we're going to talk about it. And before we talk about it, let's play the audio.
Ring of Honor Wrestling is a stalwart of pure professional wrestling in an industry that is monopolized by sports entertainment. And their standard bearer, Jay Lethal, is the man that I'm wrestling. But no, I'm not wrestling you, am I, Jay? I'm not wrestling you. I'm wrestling Black Machismo. So why don't you just do it, Jay? Why don't you just spit in my face? Why don't you just disrespect me? Because that is absolutely a complete and total joke. Something else that's a joke is that Ring of Honor Wrestling used to represent pure, independent, professional wrestling instead of representing a far right-wing, extremist, corporate propaganda machine. Do you think it was some kind of cute publicity stunt? To let the little Jew boy get a flight to Israel to wrestle for your championship? Is that what you thought? Did you think that? Because no, I'm not wrestling for your championship because I'm a Jewish kid in Israel. I'm wrestling for your championship because I'm one of the best independent professional wrestlers on the fucking planet.
All right. So
Jewish.
question is, did David Starr go too far with his promo that he cut on Sinclair Media and Jay Lethal, or did Sinclair just overreact to it?
I think the the overreaction had to do with more him saying fuck instead of like the promo. I think
You don't think it had anything to do with the Jewish thing and like?
Why the fuck would they care if he's Jewish or not?
I mean, I don't get why they would care either.
I know
but-
they're like
Is he
Trump
Jewish?
supporters or something. Is David Starr Jewish?
Yeah.
What is his name?
And
David
doesn't he
Starr.
have a Star of David on his trunks?
That sounds like his name.
He has a hairy fucking chest, dude. He's a Jew.
You guys related or?
He's my dad.
Oh, awkward because
That's
he's
awesome.
not that much
I think,
older.
I think he's younger than me.
Pro-
I think he's like 25.
Jesus.
He's one of the best in the business
Yeah,
as far as the indies go.
I don't know why he's still a free agent. He should be somewhere by now. I know he was on TNA for a
People
minute.
prefer it.
JT Dunn was in TNA for a minute. I think they both. I want to see the Juicy product get back together.
Me too.
But
I like
to
them better.
AEW.
I like them better individually, honestly.
well, Devin, you're gay.
All right.
But going back to the David Starr's promo, I think he did a really good job. Didn't my cat just kick me? Yes. All right. David Starr did a great job with the promo. He made it seem like it was real from his heart.
It was.
Yeah, it just
was-
seemed genuine.
It was great.
I don't care whether he's Jewish or not.
I think it was the cursing and everything
Yeah,
because they don't swear on
All right.
Ring of Honor television and
Yeah,
not the F-bombs and whatnot, but
yeah, I just think it had to do with that one.
Okay. Was Ring of Honor wrong in not allowing the championship match at the 17th anniversary between Matt Taven and Jay Lethal to continue on, maybe like an overtime or something? Or are you satisfied with the way they handled it?
it was a great match. The ending was fine because now we get this triple threat ladder match.
With Marty
And-
Scurll thrown in it.
Devin here, 2/3 chance that he is very, very happy.
Don't you have Marty Scurll in your body, Devin?
It's a weird way to put it, but as long as Lethal drops the title, obviously I want it to be Taven first. Taven's like the only person I would vote over
I don't see
Skrull.
Skrull winning
Did you
the
say
title.
Squirrel or Skrull?
Skrull. I don't see
Marty
him.
Squirrel and Squirrel Girl in
His
NXT.
fucking last name is hard to say. I
Yeah,
don't
if
see.
you're an idiot.
I might be. I can't remember whether it's a number 5 or you spell out the 5 in 5-star. But
That's a good point.
True.
But I don't see him winning the title because obviously his contract's going to expire after Mania weekend. So I see him going
Is it?
to his friends.
Is
Yeah,
that confirmed?
yeah, I think so. He hasn't signed a new one. I haven't seen any information on that. So
You guys hang out? Did he tell
we
you
do,
about it?
Yeah, we talk about each other in British accents.
Nice.
It's weird.
That is
Touch
kind
each
of
other's
weird.
tips.
All right. cool.
Anyway,
Anyways, moving on.
Play with his dog.
well, who do you think will win that triple threat?
I want Matt Taven to win.
Well, everybody in Boston.
but I think
does.
Matt Taven will win.
I honestly do too. I
Yeah,
think it's his time. It's a great
I don't
match.
see Lethal winning.
It's a great match for him to win because Lethal doesn't look bad if you know.
If he drops it, he doesn't.
Well, no, if you lose a ladder match, like you didn't get pinned, you didn't get submitted.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a great transition
So,
match.
so is David Starr getting the title shot before that?
No,
the
it's
ladder
after.
match? So why is he making this promo? And
Well, because Jay
Because that's what he
Lethal
does.
is
that's
the
why.
champ.
That's why Sinclair took off that promo because he mentioned Jay Lethal instead of Matt Taven.
Okay.
Just kidding.
All right.
It's because he's Jewish.
Yeah,
Last question.
not juicy enough.
The New Japan Cup semifinals is set. It's Okada versus Ishii in one match, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Sonata in another match. Who do you think will advance and win the New Japan Cup to challenge IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the Switchblade,
Jay White.
Jay White, at G1 Supercard?
Okada's gonna win and take back his belt. He's gonna-
Really?
he's gonna
That
beat-
quickly?
He's gonna beat Jay White. Yeah, I don't see New Japan having the most confidence in Jay White right now. Okada was a champion for what, 3 years?
I think it should go back to Tanahashi.
See, that's how I feel.
Tanahashi Okada would be a great finals.
Yeah,
I think it would
they-
be.
they-
I think it would
These
be.
guys are unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
I like
great.
Sonata too, though. Like, I'm not taking anything away
I
from
do
him.
love
Sonata's
Sonata. I
great, yeah.
finally got to see him live.
Have you guys noticed that TNA had all these guys and they fucked
At
them
one
all
point.
up? That's
And
amazing.
Nakamura and everybody.
That's so
every
crazy.
wrestler, yeah.
How-
They're terrible. People still sign with them.
I know, it's terrible.
I mean,
to
you need to feed your family, but I get it.
to go on Juicy Josh's point, I thought Jay White was crowned champion way too quickly.
Yeah, it was
just
weird.
way too
It was
quickly.
incredibly shocking.
Yeah.
It really was one of those moments where you
Because-
were like, really?
Yeah, because he was
Japan does
just
it so
appointed the leader of the Bullet Club, and now you're gonna make him the champ.
He's just the
Like,
third white guy to win a
I think
world
so.
title. Fourth.
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 Angle, Lesnar, and AJ.
Yeah,
And
and Omega.
Omega.
And Omega, I'm sorry.
So he's
yeah,
the
so
fifth.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
But any of those matches, honestly, would be great. I mean,
Yes.
Okada and Sonata. I mean, it's Ishii and Tanahashi. I mean, it's
I could do without Ishii in it.
wow,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see him being in the finals.
racist.
I could see Okada and Sonata in
Oh,
the
Japanese.
finals.
But they're all Japanese. Why? Because none of them can be Chinese or Korean.
Why don't you ask them? Because they're all Japanese.
I would,
Yeah,
but they
no
speak
kidding.
Japanese, Josh. I can't understand.
Well, how do you know they speak Japanese if
Oh,
they're not Japanese?
that's a
Devin?
good point.
Way to be racist.
It's a good
Right?
point.
Wow.
Switchblade is really
Wow.
cool.
Man, way to
I
change
kind of
subjects.
don't want. Let's change subject. It's a fucking question he asked. I don't really want Okada versus, Jay White again. White won the title from
It's a
Okada,
good rematch.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take
Tanahashi.
Sonata versus
Sonata
Jay
would
White.
be refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't-
something
I don't
different.
see that
Tanahashi and
happening.
Okada, I know. Japan typically, their confidence is in. They can count on Tanahashi and Okada any day of the week for
That's what
any
I'm saying,
time.
but like, give us something
Sonata
different.
would be refreshing.
Tanahashi, he lost the title because he was injured, right? Is that what happened? Or
When he
when he
dropped it,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I'd have to look that up too.
really, I guess Ishii's great too, though. Really, you're not.
That's not a huge fan of him becoming the world champion right now.
Oh no, I wouldn't see him winning.
I was
but
actually
still,
hoping for Zack Sabre Jr. to move on in that.
Oh
but,
my God!
you know,
Tell me
him
about
losing.
They're not going to do two white guys in the finals.
Wow!
No, I know that, but
Wow.
I mean,
Sabre
still,
Jr. 's the fucking
Sabre
best.
Jr. deserves.
So. Oh, I agree. Sabre Jr. is great.
He's,
I had,
he's
um,
awesome.
He was I had a photo with him. It was my profile
Were you
picture.
naked?
I wish. It's my profile picture on Facebook for a while, and this guy at work was like, "Oh, is that your brother?" And I was like,
Yeah, you guys shower together.
But-
"I wish.
Might as well be.
The
I
thing
wish
too-
he was my brother."
I know, right?
Why?
I have a picture with
No offense,
Zack
Brandon.
Sabre Jr.
Oh,
too.
shit. You just insulted Eric Rowan.
I know, right?
Eric Browan.
Eric Rowan. That's your brother's new nickname.
Eric Browan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's pretty juicy right there.
yeah, it is.
Stop.
All right,
Fucking
so we are gonna
nothing.
move on now.
But that was the last question. Oh, the 5-star moment of the week.
Devin,
That's what I'm
catch
saying.
I know, it's
Man.
my first fucking time.
I know,
Jesus.
Jesus, this is only the 8th episode.
I'm ready for bed.
All right.
Yeah, it's past your bedtime. What time is it?
8:15.
Oh my god, Devin. How are you rossing us
I
all?
know.
Bro, it was
this
wa-
is surprising,
Are you okay?
people.
We watched
Devin is
the-
still awake.
I
Do you want me to
watched-
follow you back home so
I
you
wa-
make sure you get home safely?
You live here.
I know.
I watched the challenge live Wednesday nights, and let me tell you, I need to nap before it comes on at 9 o'clock. It's so bad.
What is the challenge?
It's something that
It's
Becca
trash TV.
forces
It's
him to
trash
watch.
TV. No,
I'm
so
just
we
kidding.
watched it first together, and I actually am invested, and I hate myself for it, but
Oh my god.
it's not that different than wrestling.
CM Punk was a part of the challenge at one point.
Did you guys see that new TV show? This is completely unrelated to wrestling. Have you guys seen that new TV show on that's supposed to be on Hulu about the girl who murders her mom after being inside, being stuck in her mom keeps her in the house because she
Pretends that she has
She's sick,
cancer
yeah.
or whatever. I didn't know she murdered her mom. Is
Yeah.
that in the trailer?
yeah, that's in the trailer.
All right, good.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
I'm not spoiling anything.
No,
I
I
have no
did see
idea
that.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that thing
She
looks fucking awesome.
she keeps telling her daughter that she has cancer and she's sick
Not
and
awesome because it's happening, but awesome.
and she
because
gets
it's a TV show.
money for it and stuff,
I
and
don't
she
know what happened,
convinces
but
her that
She
she's
does webcamming or something weird.
it's
I don't
fucked.
know.
It's fucked
It
up.
looks like a
I'll
fucked
check
up
that
show.
out.
But yeah, everybody check that out.
All right.
Brian
Hulu
Hogan.
is free with Spotify
If you
Premium.
have, yeah.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
We're plugging, guys.
That's right,
Advertisements.
we're on Spotify.
We're on Spotify,
Yeah,
so
true. Okay.
All right, and we're also
We're
on
not really
YouTube.
advertising.
Check us out
we're on YouTube. We're up to
Our voices are on YouTube.
there's 600,000 subscribers, I think. Yeah.
I
probably.
believe so.
I think we're at 1 million now. We're higher.
Oh my
we could
god,
be, we
we're
could
up to
be.
2 million. I might be looking at them. Bodie just has it on a loop all day.
All right, so now it is time for our
And-
5-star moments of the week.
And Brian, I'm sorry, Brian.
Sorry, Brian.
Maybe Becca, but she doesn't listen.
Right. So, what are your 5-star moments of the week?
Devin.
Kofi Mania was
Oh, you're gonna pick
great.
a whole fucking
The
thing?
No, listen. Kofi SmackDown was great, but I'm gonna have to go with the Fatal 5-Way.
Ooh,
Number 1
great
contenders match on NXT.
Ooh.
Great match.
Adam Cole, baby.
Baby.
Gargano and Cole, 2 out of 3 falls match. Match of the year candidate. Walter versus
And-
Dunn, match of the year candidate, that whole card. But
Just-
but the NXT match.
Just to let you know, it's the same building that Adam Cole debuted in NXT.
He debuted it?
How do you debut
Whatever.
it?
Debuted.
Debuted.
That's what I meant.
He debuted.
Debuted. Hey, if you could say Kafabi, I'll say debuted.
There we
Say
go.
debuted.
Debuted.
He debuted there.
Juicy.
And speaking of that match, I have a bad feeling that Cole's gonna. I love Cole, but it's Gargano's moment. It's Gargano's time.
No way. I want Adam
feel
Cole.
like Cole's gonna win.
I want Gargano,
I want
Oh,
Cole.
of course. I think
except for Ed.
Yeah, I'm all about Cole. I think Gargano should just go right to Raw.
No, give him a title, please.
no, because I want Ciampa
worked-
and him to feud when he comes back. One last
It's
send
over.
off.
He's
That's
worked
over.
way too fucking hard for this.
No, it's
To
over.
not win it against Cole, he needs to.
It's over, baby.
The undisputed
Wow.
era needs to stay out of the ring, and Gargano needs to win. Is that
It is a
Kyle
cool.
O'Reilly
It is a good entrance
impression?
song.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it is cool.
All right, JJ, what's yours?
I gotta go with Ronda Rousey killing Dana Brooke. I like her new intensity. I like that she's coming off
She's
as
married. Relax.
a real threat. I don't give a fuck about that, man. I don't care. I
You
think
can't.
Travis
other
Brown
ones.
could kill you.
By looking at you.
he's a scary man, but I think she's looking like a legit threat to Becky and Charlotte going into Mania. I think Becky's obviously gonna win. I hope, but yeah, it's a good build up right now. So keep it going.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal heel.
Yeah.
All right. My 5-star moment of the week.
Oh, I don't remember asking.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to tell you guys.
Oh yeah, tell us please.
All right.
Dan's a dickhead.
He is a dick.
Can I guess?
What is it?
Oh Jesus.
I'll let you guess.
Matt Taven versus Jay Lethal.
Yes. Because it was awesome. 60 minutes.
Versus Marty Squirrel.
No, the one-on-one. Because what happened in the match, Ed?
Well, it ended in a time limit draw.
60-minute time limit draw.
That's incredible.
Was it? So you watched Omega Okada draw, correct? You watched that 60-minute
Yeah.
draw. Compare the two. How would you?
Ooh.
Obviously, you know, the Omega match was better, but
How dare you?
well,
Did
you can't
Taven
touch those matches.
Did Taven and Lethal give you enough for
Dude,
an hour?
yeah,
An hour draw is very hard to
Did you
pull
have,
off.
Did you have a
it
semi
is.
or
I mean, there
hard?
was some like
Jesus.
I
It's
just
asking the
thought-
real questions.
I just thought there were so many great
That was
moments in that
insane.
match. I mean, oh,
Really? Like the timing and pacing and everything was good?
I thought it was good.
Yeah,
Good.
it was good.
Alright, that's good. It's very hard, and I feel like those two are two guys that, you build a company around and have trust in, and it's very hard to do.
And
is
it's
pull
Matt
off
Taven's time.
an
All
hour.
right, so
to
I'm
win.
gonna ask it for another comparison in a 1 hour Iron Man match.
Go
Was
for
it better than Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar in SmackDown?
Of course
Yes,
not.
of course.
Wait, oh,
Angle versus Lesnar, Iron Man on SmackDown?
we
Yeah.
got a debate.
That was
here.
amazing.
Kevin, did you watch the Matt Taven
It's a
match?
different kind of match.
Yeah,
One
I
was an
know.
Iron Man match with multiple falls.
Yeah, I mean, this was just a regular match, but
That match was unbelievable. That's like the greatest SmackDown match ever.
Yeah, that was a great
I think
match.
the greatest Iron Man match ever is still Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, it's WrestleMania. I'm talking about SmackDown.
televised.
Yeah, this is just televised, but
And Kofi Kingston.
we'll have to check out Taven versus Lethal.
Yeah. Kofi Kingston's had like 4 1-hour matches in the last like 4 weeks. That's incredible.
It's incredible.
That's
yeah,
true.
It is true. It is true.
He needs a title right
He
now.
does. Vince, make it happen. We need Kofi Mania.
Because Xavier Woods is going to leave, and we're not going to have New Day anymore.
Hey, let me ask you this last question.
I thought
Do
we
you
had that
think?
last week.
Maybe.
No. Do you think, in all possibility, there's a rumor that if Kofi loses at Mania, that the New Day will turn on Kofi?
No.
No, maybe Big E turning on Kofi, and we got a feud between Kofi and Big E, but I don't see.
I don't want them to.
Well, I want to see that just because I want to see Big E go off on his own and become a mega heel. I want to see Big E bring back the 5 count that he did in FCW, and obviously from King Kong Bundy. But
Yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah, it was cool when he did that back in the day.
All right, cool.
I enjoyed that. I also enjoyed Byron Saxton's FCW wrestling back in the day.
I think
Why?
you might be the only one.
Yeah, probably. I like his finisher.
I don't even think his mother
weird
liked
fucking
it.
finisher.
Yeah, right?
Wasn't it called like the Money something?
The Money Shot? No, that was not famous.
No, I don't know.
Devin Wade.
Too much Byron Saxton talk. Yeah, take us away.
All right. That's it
Wait,
for the
are
podcast.
we really going to end on Byron Saxton?
Yeah, we're gonna end
Oh
on
my
Byron
God,
Saxton.
I'm sorry, guys.
All right, sorry.
No one's going to listen to this anymore.
I know, no kidding.
No
All
one
right.
listens to us now.
Anymore.
Yeah, right.
Bodie, don't believe in us. Don't change the channel.
Yeah, exactly. We're almost to number 10. We just got like another show to do.
That's
and then-
crazy. This is show number 8.
Yeah, this is...
I feel
And it's
way
been fun.
better about it than episode 1. I was thinking about it on the way here, episode 1. I was
I think
so
we've
fucking
improved.
geeky, and
Yeah.
last week was my favorite one by
Yeah,
far.
I think
Me
last week
too.
was good,
So
Me too.
we'll see if this one's as good.
up to par. I think there's a lot of weird sayings in this one.
Yeah, like debuted.
Yeah, and
Debuted.
and hard on
Debuted.
and semi. But
Just stop talking, Ed.
All right, cool. That is it
Why are
for
we gonna
us.
end on this?
Yeah, we're gonna end on this.
That's
All right,
fine.
that is it, everybody. We will see you next week. I
Yeah,
am
delete
Eddie.
that. Juicy J,
The Afterman.
Juicy Josh,
We'll see you next time.
Juicy.
Stop juicing.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.